Hey guys, welcome to the Content Bomb. This is just a video about how to get traffic to your website. And I put on here traffic to your website and eyeballs to your business because in the long run, in reality, at the end of the day, traffic is just people, okay? And when you're in business, you need people to make money. You need people to know about you, to know who you are and what you do, okay? And so I've devised this kind of new way to do it free traffic, free eyeballs to your business. Okay, you do not have to be a search engine optimization expert to do this. You don't have to be an online marketing expert, a content marketing expert to do this. Anybody can do this. It's so simple. Okay, and we're going to break it down into a couple of steps. And I want you to remember these two things. Okay, and this is really how I win in every way in online marketing. Okay, I use this exact method I'm about to tell you to win in no matter what I do. Okay, number one, identify the winners. Identify who is winning. Number two, copy the winners. Okay, copy the winners. And I have to be careful when I use that term, copy the winners, because everyone's like, you can't just copy people. Trademark infringement, copyright infringement. Okay, let me just say, mimic the winners. Use the same tricks, tactics, techniques that the winners are using. All right. Okay, so those are two steps. One, identify the winners. I'm about to show you exactly how to do that. Two, mimic the winners. I'm about to show you exactly how to do that. Then I'm going to break this up into two more sections. One, we're going to talk about blogging, writing articles on your website. You don't have to know search engine optimization. You don't have to know content marketing. Two, we're going to talk about making YouTube videos, okay? And basically how to just skyrocket traffic to your website with those two methods, blogging and YouTube videos, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it, how to win at it without being an expert, okay? The reason I developed this method is because when I started, you know, when you have 50 clients and then 100 clients that you're blogging for, I can't go hire 100 SEO experts. I had to make a simple system that anyone could follow, that I could get on Craigslist and hire someone, a law student, right as they're in law school, to write blog articles with zero SEO training. Or I could get on Fiverr.com and pay someone $5 an article and tell them, here, copy this simple method. Okay, so I'm trying to stress there's really no magic here. Anyone can do this. You don't have to be an expert, and that's why it works so well, okay? Also, don't forward this. Don't reveal this to anybody. If you're on my email list, DustinSanchezTV.com/now, i.e. what's working now in lawyer marketing. If you're on my email list, you're one of the few people in the world who are privy to this method, okay? So the more you share it, the more it's going to lose its value, because when people start realizing how easy it is to generate traffic, everyone's going to do this method. And whenever that happens, these little secret methods in the business, they quit working when they become really popular. Okay, so let me just bring this into the stream here, and I'm going to make it bigger. What is this? We're looking at an estate planning lawyer, okay? And the problem with estate planning is if I were to only take my clients and put them on page 1 of Google for that main keyword, estate planning lawyer, they wouldn't get a lot of traffic, you know, because there's only so much traffic you can get from the main keywords. Let me make this a little bit bigger here. So we write blog articles that someone who is looking for an estate planning lawyer might be searching for. For instance, how to probate a will in Texas. What is a ladybird deed in Texas? What are the disadvantages of a ladybird deed? How much does a will cost? Let's see, inheritance lawyer, Texas affidavit of heirship, revocable transfer on death deeds. All of these little topics that we're talking about here are all something that someone who needs an estate planning lawyer would go to Google and search for. What you notice is nowhere in here did I say, Houston estate planning lawyer or San Diego estate planning lawyer, you know, the money keyword. All of this traffic was generated by, here's one, Texas unclaimed money. All of this traffic was generated through blog articles. We're not even talking about SEO here. We're just talking about low competition, high commerciality article topics that if you write these topics, you put them on your website, you're going to rank for that. You're going to generate traffic for that. Okay, let me show you another lawyer who this is working for. Okay, this is an immigration attorney. As you know, immigration is one of the most competitive legal niches online. For instance, if you try to rank someone for Laredo immigration lawyer or El Paso immigration attorney or Chicago immigration attorney, you have to be an SEO expert to do that. Okay. But there's all kinds of low-hanging fruit. For instance, TPS to green card. Now, I practiced oil and gas law, so I don't even know what TPS to green card means, but an immigration attorney knows what that means, and 228 people a month find this immigration lawyer with just that one keyword. That's very low competition, high commerciality, meaning very few other attorneys know or are even trying to rank for this topic. But when someone finds your website for that, there's a very good chance they're going to hire you to be their lawyer. High commerciality, low competition. That's money in this game. That's what you want. That's what I'm going to show you how to do, okay? The question you have to ask yourself is, how did I, an oil and gas attorney, an SEO expert, know that these were the topics I should blog about, okay? Instead of just trying to rank my attorney for Houston immigration lawyer or Utah immigration attorney, you know, instead of only trying to rank for that, how did I know to write an article called Married More Than 2 Years Green Card or TPS to permanent resident or Haiti N400 denied? You know, I would have never thought to rank that unless I knew this simple method, which I'm about to show you. It's called the content bomb. It's how to get traffic and eyeballs to your website and business. Here's another one, a bankruptcy attorney, right? And yes, I could have just ranked this lawyer for Florida bankruptcy lawyer, but how much traffic is there for that particular keyword? You know, he's going to get maybe 100 visits a month. We want thousands of website visits every month. So you have to blog about other topics. And then now knowing that, the problem is, what topics do I blog about? How did I know to write an article here about renting after bankruptcy? How did I know to write an article about the statute of limitations for repossession? Can garnishment follow you to another job? You know, I'm just trying to tell you, I didn't only rank this lawyer for bankruptcy lawyer. You go look for other terms, other low competition terms, okay? And that's how you get a ton of traffic to your website. Now, let me show you how to do that. Now that I've shown you how great this is, let me show you how to do that. And you'll notice I'm talking really fast. I actually got to meet my gym partner at the gym shortly. Supposed to work out at 7:15. It's already 6:49 p.m. So I'm trying to hurry. Don't worry. You can listen to this video. You can slow it down and listen to it as much as you want. Okay. So like I said, there's 2 steps, right? Number 1, find the winners. Okay. Number 2, do what the winners are doing. And in terms of blogging, what that means is find whatever attorney in your city or state and practice area, find whatever attorney's website is on page 1 of the Google search results. If they're on page 1, you know that Google likes their blog articles. Now, all you have to do is find that attorney's blog and rewrite those exact same articles in your own words. Do not copy, do not infringe, do not plagiarize, but let's just get into it and you'll see exactly what I mean. Okay, let's imagine that you are a divorce lawyer and you practice in the city of Houston. Okay, I'm going to bring up another browser and I'm going to show it in the stream, of course. And again, here's the scenario. Let's pretend that I am a divorce lawyer in the city of Houston and I need to know what blog articles should I write. Why do I need to know that? Because I can't just write 100 Houston divorce lawyer articles on my website. And I don't want to write articles that that get no traffic, which is what a lot of lawyers do. They write articles like this: the top 10 reasons why you should hire a divorce lawyer. Nobody's searching for that. I'm going to pause this video, go get some water, and come right back. I'll be right back, but you won't even notice it. Back, I have my water. Like I said, you didn't even notice it because all that was edited out. Okay, so as I was saying, what most attorneys do is they write these blog articles that nobody's searching for. You should never blog. You should never write a blog article or make a YouTube video unless there is search volume for that topic. Okay, otherwise you're writing a blog article that no one's going to see because no one's looking for it, and so they're never going to find you in the Google search results. That's why these the 3 things you should do after you get in a car accident. Nobody's searching for that. Nobody's going to Google and typing in what 3 things should I do if I get in a car accident. So don't write that blog article. So if you're going to put time and money into a lawyer website blog, you want to make sure you're writing articles that people are actually searching for. And I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to use the example pretending that I am a divorce lawyer in the city of Houston. Okay. Now, you may be a bankruptcy attorney in Miami. You may be a car accident lawyer in Seattle. You may be a Tampa business attorney. No matter what you are, it's the same process. Okay, first thing you want to do is you want to go to google.com. Okay, I think this is the Bing search, bing.com. You want to go to Google. Okay, make sure you're using the google.com. So you can either click Google or type in google.com, but you want to be at the Google search engine. Okay, you see this says Google search. That's how I know I'm at Google. Okay. Now, as long as you live in a major city, this works. If you don't live in a major city, then instead of typing in your city, you're going to type in your state. For instance, let's say you live somewhere like Modesto, California, a smaller city. If it's a small city, almost any attorney is going to be able to get on page 1 without knowing anything about SEO. So you don't want to do it for your city because it's not going to work. You want to do it for your state. You're in a major city like Atlanta, Los Angeles, San Diego, Tampa, Miami, any of these popular major cities. This will work. San Antonio. If you're not in a major city, then you're going to want to type in your state instead of your city. Okay, but this example is Houston divorce lawyer. In a second, we'll do one for a state. Okay, Houston divorce lawyer. So what you're going to want to do, first you type in the city. Houston divorce lawyer. Why am I doing this? Because I'm pretending that I am a divorce attorney in Houston and I'm trying to decide what blog articles I need to write. Okay, so I go search city, practice area, Houston divorce lawyer. I'm going to hit enter. Okay, and you're going to want to scroll past these advertisements. These are advertisements. They're not what we're looking for. So you're going to want to scroll past the advertisements. This is the Google Maps section. We call this the 3-pack because there's 1, 2, 3. You're going to want to scroll past the Google Maps until you get to the first organic search result, okay? And now I want to point something out to you. You see, this says HoustonDivorceLawyerForMen.com, whereas this says lawyers.findlaw.com, okay? FindLaw is a directory site. Right below it, you can see super lawyers. You want to ignore those directory sites like FindLaw, super lawyers, expertise, Justia. Ignore those. We're only looking for lawyer websites. Those are the people we're going to copy. We're not going to copy a directory. So what you can do is just open up every lawyer website on page 1. Okay, this person's number 1, the first lawyer website. We're going to right click, open link in new tab. Scroll down. Here's the next lawyer website. Right click, open link in new tab. Scroll down. Here's the next lawyer website. Right click, open link in new tab. Okay. Of course, I could do every attorney here, which you would want to do until you get a good 100 articles that you can write. Okay, but we're going to just do the first 3. But when you do this yourself, do all of the lawyers on page 1. Okay, so This was the person who ranked number 1. She's in Houston. She's ranking number 1. We're going to look for their blog. Okay, here this says articles. Sometimes it'll be called news. Sometimes it'll be called blog. Sometimes it'll be called articles. You just need to find wherever they write their articles. Okay, this one says articles. That means blog articles. I'm going to click on it. Okay, and all you're going to do is you're going to go make a note of the exact articles that they write. For example, here's one that says Texas Collaborative Divorce Law. I'm going to open it. We already know that Google likes the blog articles that this attorney is writing. How do we know that? Because Google ranked this website number 1, page 1 for the search term Houston divorce lawyer, meaning they are winning in your city. They're a winner. So let's just copy them. Okay, and this is what I would do. Now, for my agency, I have law school interns and some out of work attorneys who write my clients' blog articles for me. So I can't go teach them SEO. Okay, just like you probably don't know SEO well enough to write a blog article that's going to rank. This is what I tell them to do. I say, look, this is the title of this article. I want you to rewrite in your own words an article on this topic, okay? And I want you to go headline by headline or heading by heading, paragraph by paragraph, and reword it. So what you would do is you would reword this Texas Collaborative Divorce Family Law. That's the title. I want you to reword that title in your own words. So it might be, instead of collaborative divorce, Texas Collaborative Divorce, we might call it Collaborative Divorce Texas Divorce Law. That could be the title. Then this is a subheading. I'm going to tell my writer, I want you to rewrite this subheading in your own words. So instead of it saying the collaborative law divorce in Texas, I might say Texas how collaborative divorce law works. Okay, that's a heading. You need to include headings because this is what on-page SEO looks like. Okay, you have headings, then you have paragraph. You're going to need to include this as a heading, okay, in your article. So we include a subheading just like they did. This is probably what they call an H2. And then I'm going to tell them, and then I want you to rewrite this paragraph in your own words. And then I want you to rewrite this subheading in your own words. And then I want you to rewrite this paragraph in your own words. Okay, take a quick break. Right now you're saying, Dustin, it can't be this easy. This can't be all there is to SEO. Well, when you're dealing with low competition keywords like Texas Collaborative Divorce Law, it is this easy. You know, it's not this easy to rank something like Houston Car Accident Lawyer, but it is this easy to rank something like Texas Collaborative Divorce Law. Next, I'm going to tell them, hey, here's another headline. I want you to rewrite this headline in your own words. So instead of saying collaborative law process is confidential, I might say the collaborative law process is private. Okay, then I say rewrite this paragraph in your own words. Okay, so that's how you get the content written. Now there's a couple other things. You can see this, they're doing some outlinking. Let me make this a bit bigger. They're linking out. They said, see also some article called Step Parent Adoption, some article called Grounds for Annulment. Is that big enough for you to see? Okay, Grounds for Annulment, Step Parent Adoption. So you would want to link out to similar articles. Link out to a Step Parent Adoption article. Link out to a Grounds for Annulment article. Okay, you can also see they embedded a YouTube video of the same topic. This is a Texas Collaborative Divorce Family Law YouTube video that they made to go embed this video into their Collaborative Divorce Family Law article. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to go to your YouTube channel. You're going to make a 2-minute video where you talk about collaborative divorce law in your city. And then you're going to embed that YouTube video on your blog article. Okay, now you're asking, well, Dustin, what do I put on the YouTube video? Well, it's simple. Right click, open a new tab. What are you going to do? You're just going to copy the winners. You're going to title your YouTube video, but you're going to reword it in your own words. So your YouTube video could be Texas Collaborative Divorce Lawyer, Family Law, Houston Divorce Lawyer. Your YouTube video would be paraphrased in your own words, okay? They have a description. You're going to rewrite their description in your own words. It really is this easy when you're dealing with this low competition, okay? So I'm going to go back to this attorney's blog. Now, remember, what was the name of this one? Let's go back to their blog, Houston Divorce Lawyer for Men.com. Okay, remember, this attorney was #1, page 1 in Houston, the 4th largest city in the United States. Okay, so you know they are doing something right. Okay, so you can just go copy, just pick 10, 20 articles from this blog and just copy. Okay, I got to quit saying copy because I'm going to get in trouble. Rewrite in your own words their entire blog. Okay, so the title of this article is what is joint conservatorship in Texas? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to email my law student intern. I'm going to send this URL to them. Okay, this web address. I'm going to say, rewrite this article on this topic in your own words. Okay, I'm going to say, rewrite the title in your own words. I'm going to say, rewrite, if they have a subheading, you use a subheading. Rewrite that subheading in your own words. Then rewrite this paragraph in your own words. Rewrite this next subheading in your own words. Rewrite this paragraph in your own words. Rephrase, paraphrase, rewrite in your own words this heading. Paraphrase this in your own words. Do not plagiarize, do not copy, but mimic the winners. If it's working for the winners, it will work for you. Okay, now, again, this lawyer seems like they do this method where they write they make a YouTube video on the same topic for every blog article. That should set off some alarm bells in your head. Oh, maybe there's something to this. If the #1 page 1 woman is doing it, maybe I should be doing it too. Okay, so you go make you make a YouTube video on the same topic that they have embedded in their blog. Okay. See also, look, they're doing some backlinking. They're linking out to other articles. They link out to an alimony article. They link out to a child support article. You should mimic that, okay? And then rewrite this in your own words. Okay, so that's the first attorney on page 1. Then here we have the person that was ranking #2 on page 1. Then we have the person that was ranking #3 on page 1. And it's just the same process. You see, you go find the tab where they keep their blog article. Now, here I see resources, blog. Okay, so I found their blog. I'm going to click on it. Here, understanding child custody laws in Texas. All right. Remember that? Conservatorship in Texas. This was the #1 attorney. This is the #3 attorney. What do they have? Conservatorship in Texas. See, everyone that knows what they're doing is already doing this. Now I'm just revealing it to you. Now you can do what the experts are doing, okay? So let's go look at this. Understanding child custody laws in Texas. All I would do, I would email this URL, this web address, okay, to my writer. And I'm saying, hey, rewrite an article on this topic in your own words. And I'm going to go line by line. This, the title of the article, rewrite it in your own words. This paragraph, rewrite it in your own words. This subheading, rewrite in your own words. This paragraph, rewrite in your own words. Okay, you can see they link out to the Texas Family Code section. I guess probably covers child support. You link out to that same Texas Family Code section. Okay, rewrite this in your own words. Rewrite this paragraph in your own words. Rewrite this heading in your own words. rewrite this paragraph in your own words. They have some kind of a list. We're going to have some kind of a list. All right. You're just mimicking the winners. Okay. So let's do one more. Oh boy. Let's imagine that we're in a small city. Okay. Like we're in Tomball, Texas, you know, a little 5,000 population, 5,000 city. And I practice immigration law. Well, I can't go to Google and search, let's go to google.com. I'm in a little city in Texas. It's only got a population of 5,000. Let's call it Tomball. I can't go to Google and do a search for Tomball immigration lawyer and then copy the winners, because you don't have to know anything about blogging or SEO to rank in a 5,000 population city, in a little small city. So in this case, you wouldn't be copying the winners. So what you want to do is enter your state, okay? So we'll go Texas immigration lawyer, okay? So this is in case you live in a small city. If you live in a major city, a real city, you can do city, practice area, and search that on Google. If you live in a small city, then you're going to have to find the winners. And the way you find the winners is, instead of looking for people who are winning in your city, you look for people who are winning in your state. Okay, so Texas immigration lawyer, I'm going to hit enter. Same deal. Scroll past whatever advertisements are there. Scroll past the Google Maps. You're scrolling past any directories like Justia, like Best Lawyer. But here's an attorney, Mark Jacobs Law. We're going to open that. Here's GD Law, open that. Okay, Fine Law, that's a directory. We just want to ignore that. Here's Fine Law again, we're going to ignore that. Here's Gonzalez, we'll open that. Okay, so you know this attorney's winning. You know they're doing their marketing right. How do you know that? Because they're the #1 ranking immigration lawyer in all of Texas. Okay, so what is this? Okay. You're going to go find their blog article. Well, this is kind of tricky. They have a tab that says articles, and they have a tab that says blog. So I don't know. You're just going to have to look around. Let's go with the articles first. Okay, so this isn't their actual blog. So we'll go to their actual blog. You can see here are all their blog articles. And you just start opening these one by one. Maybe get 10, 20, 100 of them. How to obtain a fiance visa. Okay, so listen. Once again, remember what I said. Low competition, high commerciality, meaning not very many attorneys are trying to rank for this term, low competition. But if someone goes to Google and they search how to obtain a fiance visa and they find your website, they're probably going to hire you to be their immigration lawyer. They're going to hire you. High commerciality. Okay, these are just gold. This is how I get my clients more business than they can handle. Okay, so what am I going to do? One, I'm going to copy this web address. I'm going to send that to my writer. I'm going to say, rewrite this article in your own words. I want you to write a how to obtain a fiance visa article in your own words. And all I want you to do, I don't want you to copy the guy. I don't want you to plagiarize. But if they write a paragraph about this, I want you to write a paragraph about this in your own words. If they write a heading, I want you to write a subheading in your own words. If they write a paragraph, I want you to write a paragraph in your own words. Okay, rephrase, paraphrase, do not copy. Okay, do not copy, do not plagiarize, do not copyright infringe. But the reality is, no attorney has a monopoly. No attorney has a sole right on the ability to write an article about obtaining a fiance visa. Okay, it's not like only one attorney in the world has the right to write this article. Every attorney can write an article about how to obtain a fiance visa. So you go write whatever topic they have on their blog. You're going to go write articles about those topics. Okay. In terms of search engine optimization, it's just headings and backlinks. Okay, so they have a heading here, who is eligible for a fiance visa. You have some kind of a heading that mimics this heading. paraphrases this heading. Here, they link out to the K1 visa requirements somewhere. You could go to Google and do a Google search for K1 visa requirements, and probably the United States Custom Immigration Association, whatever, has that page. You link out to that K1 visa page, okay? They have a subheading about how to get a fiance visa for your soon-to-be spouse. You should have a subheading similar to that, okay? They have a list. You should have a list. They link out to an immigration attorney. If you're an immigration attorney, you could link out to your own homepage, okay? Okay, look down here. They have some hashtags, or we call these tags in blogging. You know, they have a category, immigration. You could have an immigration category. Then they have a bunch of tags, fiance visa, how to get a fiance visa. You could have these same tags on your website. That's what I mean. Identify who's winning, mimic the winners. Okay, that's blogging. That's how you win at blogging. Could not be easier. You don't need to know SEO. You really don't even need to know the law. You just find an attorney in your jurisdiction and kind of mimic what they're doing. You don't need to know content marketing. You just need to find the people that Google has identified as the winners. Google has already said, these websites are doing it right. That's why Google put them on page 1. You go find those people and you write blog article topics on the same topics that they wrote, that they chose. Okay, now let's go to YouTube. Close this out. We'll go to YouTube here. Okay, I am in the Google Chrome browser. This works best in the Google Chrome browser. Man, let me just drop a text, let the guy know I'm going to be late to the gym. Hang on a second. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to come back. You're not going to notice it because I'm going to edit it all out. Okay, we're back. I'm going to get to the gym a little later tonight. So this method for YouTube, you need to use the Google Chrome browser, okay? Google Chrome browser. And there is a plugin. That plugin is called TubeBuddy right here, TubeBuddy. And it helps you see what people are doing on YouTube. So I'm going to go to youtube.com, youtube.com, right? Okay, so this works in any niche. Let's stick to immigration though, okay? Let's imagine you're an immigration lawyer. You want to use YouTube to generate traffic to your website, eyeballs to your business, and new clients for your law firm, right? First thing you have to do, identify who in your state is winning. Let's imagine you're in Texas. It works in any state. So we're just going to go Texas. We're going to go to google.com and we're going to do a Google search for Texas immigration lawyer. If you were in California, it would be California immigration lawyer. If you were a Nevada divorce attorney, you would do state of Nevada practice area divorce attorney. Okay, whatever city, whatever state your city happens to be in, that's the state. Whatever practice area, that's the keyword. Okay, so in this case, Texas immigration lawyer. I'm going to hit enter. We're going to go find the highest ranking lawyers on page 1 of Google. So this is Justia. That won't work. This is Mark Jacobs. We're going to open that. Okay. Now we're going to go to Mark Jacobs' blog. Okay. And so here's an article about temporary protected status. So all we're going to do is we're going to go to YouTube and we're going to do a search on YouTube for this term, temporary protected status. Okay. Here I am, temporary, O-R-A-R-Y, protected status. Okay, and because I have, you're going to go to Google Chrome and you're going to install a plugin called TubeBuddy. Okay, just go to Google and search TubeBuddy Chrome extension. TubeBuddy Chrome extension. Okay, I believe it's free right now. By the time you're watching this video, they may be charging $5 or $10 a month. I don't know, but it's worth getting just until you figure out what YouTube videos to make. So install the TubeBuddy, as in YouTube, like TubeBuddy Chrome plugin or Chrome extension. Okay, once you do that, when you search for this term, temporary protected status. Okay, how did I know to search for temporary protected status? Once again, I just identified who was winning, so I would know what kind of a keyword to search for. If it was divorce, I would have searched Texas divorce lawyer, and then whatever blog articles, I would plug those topics into YouTube like this. Okay, so we did that, temporary protected status. You can see this one has 7,300 views. This one has 43,000 views. Okay, I'm gonna open this 7,300 view. This one has 5,800 views. I'm gonna open that one. This one has 4,300 views. I'm gonna open that one. Okay, now we're gonna go to the actual video. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, you can see this thing has 7,403 views. We want those views. We want that traffic. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna mimic this video title. We're gonna paraphrase this video title in our own words. So maybe instead of saying temporary protected status explained, we're gonna say definition of temporary protected status in immigration law. Okay, now you can see all these Videolytics. All of that comes from TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is telling me what tags to use. I can just copy this and I can drop those exact same tags in my website, in my YouTube video. Okay, and then you see they have a description. We can just write a description, paraphrase a description similar. Okay, here's the next one. This YouTube video has 5,848 views. We want 5,848 views. We are an immigration attorney. The title of their video is, what does temporary protected status, TPS, mean? We could easily paraphrase that in our own word. It could say, temporary status, TPS, what does it mean? Okay, and we already know Google likes that title. How do we know? Because they have 5,848 views. Okay, they have a description. We write a similar description in our own words. We go to TubeBuddy. You can see TubeBuddy is showing us what tags they use: TPS, immigration, Hondurans, temporary protected status. We use those same tags. Okay, here's the next one.
Let's talk about TPS.
Okay, this one has 4,384 views. The title is U.S. Immigration, everything you need to know about temporary protected status. Okay, so we've looked at 3 different videos all on the same topic. You're going to do the same thing. Analyze 3 to 4 videos on that topic so you know kind of what your title needs to be. You know what your hashtags need to be. You can look at TubeBuddy and decide what kind of tags to use. You can look at their descriptions and decide how to word your description. Okay, you just, and especially look at their thumbnails. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's an advertisement. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna look at the side of the screen here. I'm gonna move my face. We're looking at the right-hand side of the screen here. I'm gonna move my face. So everything we just talked about, that was the content bomb. Okay, do yourself a favor, choose 100 article topics to write about. Okay, but don't just go randomly choose article topics like every other attorney is doing. Choose article topics that people who are already on page 1 have written about, and you write about those same topics. Why are you doing that? Because you know Google already likes those topics. There's already traffic to those topics. So it's worth putting your time and energy into, okay? Same thing on YouTube. Find who's winning on YouTube, who's got 5,000, 20,000 views on YouTube, and make videos about those same topics. Use a similar title, use the same tags, use the same hashtags, use a similar video description, use a similar video thumbnail, and you're going to start stealing those views from them. Okay, That's the content bomb. If you're seeing this and you're not on my email list, justinsanchez.tv.com/now, I don't know what happened, because this video is literally only for people on my email list. Go join it, my email list, or else you're going to miss the next bomb I drop here. I'm Dustin Sanchez, justinsanchez.tv.com. If you're on my email list, thanks a lot for being a subscriber. I hope this helps you. Peace out.